Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, another episode of Dan's album analysis and rating. My name is Dan. I shall be your host. So, cheers to you all. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the little thumbs up and a little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So, today I'll be doing another one of my album analysis and ratings. You know, it's Wednesday, where you, the viewer, is in charge of what I'll be rating. So today, the shout out goes to at Dave Brown 8252 for suggesting me Tigertailz Bezerk. This band is from they're Welsh from Cardiff. By looking at the cover, I thought these guys were Japanese. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm not trying to be racist or anything there. I'm just like looking at this. I seriously thought this band was like Loudness or EZO, but no, they're from Cardiff. So they're Welsh, and I was not even so I started collecting vinyls, five to 7 years ago, I forget. And then I joined a couple of groups on Facebook where, some people are selling vinyl albums. And I would say maybe 3 years ago was when I first heard of Tiger. I've never even heard of this band until maybe 3 years ago. Like, this never played here. And holy crap, is this ever good? I was like, so I've had this in my collect. I have the first two, and I probably listened to it once just to make sure it works. Like everything, I have over 1,600 albums, and some I listen to more than others. But like I said, me wanting to get all hair metal or glam rock or whatever, I jumped on because they were not too expensive there. And then not until this was suggested to me that I was like, what the hell have I been like? I've been sitting like on a gold mine. This is friggin' good. I was like, I maybe the first one isn't for, but this one here, I'll have to go listen to the first one now. Now that I've listened to this one here. So anyway, the album was made in 1990, produced by Chris Sangarides. Anyway, I know the guy. He's the one that the reason I know him is because actually this is here, because from Anvil, he's the one that they go and record. He recorded or produced Anvil's best album, which is Metal on Metal, and then in the movie they go back to that guy there. That's the only way. And I've seen his face here and there. I know he passed away a few years ago there. Anyway, produced by Chris Sangarides on the label Music for Nations. Now, the band members and their names are quite. It's like Poison's Ricky Rocket, like those types of names. So on vocals we have Kim Hooker. On guitars we have Jay Pepper. On bass we have Pepsi Tate. Yeah, you heard right. And I'm just laughing at these names here. And on drums, Ace Fincham. Now, I find that, hair metal for me is like LA, that type of, anything else that, like this reminds me, if you want to compare to something there, I compare it to Shotgun Messiah. Okay, I know it's kind of like the same, continent, I should say, Europe, but sorry. But yeah, they have like high background vocals, like hair metal. I find from the U.S. there, like from the Sunset Strip, their background vocals are more gang vocals, while this one is more like Shotgun Messiah. Or if I'm going to compare it to somebody from the US, I'm going to compare it to Kicks, that type of background vocals. It's almost like kids singing, that type of high vocals. But yeah, it's yeah, this whole album here. No hair extensions with a Z, no wigs with a Z, no surgery. That part I don't, but I did laugh at. So right here, so this is how they look like. Yeah, they remind me of Shotgun Messiah. Or Hanoi Rocks. The look, digitally recorded and direct metal mastered. This album has been specially designed to explode your head. Well, I'm still alive. My head's still alive. But yeah, anyway, like I wish. Anyway, here's the insert. Yeah, I was just like, I've been sitting on this, and for some reason, I never played it. Like I said, I did listen to it once. I did remember liking it, but not as much as I did today when I've listened to this twice in a row, and I was like, wow, okay. So anyway, enough of my yapping here. But yeah, it's one of those bands. I guess I never even heard of them back then. I only first heard of them like 3 years ago. So I wonder if the rest of their discography is as good as this one here. So let's go song per song. Once again, this was suggested by at Dave Brown 8252. By the way, if you also want to participate and get a shout out, just write in the comments any suggestions of albums that you would like me to do an album analysis and rating on. If I have it, I'll do it. If I don't have it, usually I put it in my wish list, and I will eventually get it. Our Canada Post strike is over, so now I'm starting to look at getting some albums again. So if I haven't gotten to you, I will eventually there. So all right, song time. So side one starts off with Sick Sex. I love that and that right away that's what thought that the guitar riffs is what reminded me of Shotgun Messiah. Yeah, that song Sick Sex is friggin' good. Like, I'm giving that one a 10 out of 10. That is a good opener for an album. And 110 deserves another. Let's go to song 2, that single, Love Bomb Baby. Oh my God, 10 out of 10. By the way, this album is super fucking catchy. Maybe a little too much. I'll get to that soon there. But holy crap, chorus after chorus is just like, holy crap, like everything is so catchy that it's like a little overwhelming too at times. That if that makes any sense there, but it's still very good. Like I'm afraid to go and check out their first one there. Anyway, yeah, Love Bomb Baby. Apparently there's a video for that. I've never seen it there. But yeah, also that's a 10 out of 10. Mind you, those are the only 10s I'm giving this album here. But let's go next with song 3. And by the way, these songs are not written in order right here. I hate when bands do that. So anyway, next up is I Can Fight Dirty 2, which is song number 3 from side 1. That one is good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's just after those first 2 bangers there, that one is just like, maybe if it wasn't for those 2 first bangers, this one would probably be a little bit better. But after 2 10s, yeah, I Can Fight Dirty 2. I'm going to give that one a 6. It's good. It's decent. I like it. I don't love it. I don't hate it either, though. So I Can Fight Dirty 2. I'm getting that a 6 out of 10. Then we get Noise Level Critical, which is song number 4 out of side 1. The bass reminds me of Highway Child, like, but it's, if you get a US bass, you can. This one, the bass line sort of sounds like a synthesizer bass line. Check out Highway Child's Rockorama, that bass sound. Not that it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just comparing it to that. The song itself, it's catchy, but it's a little bit, it's an annoying catchy. Like I was singing it, but I'm like, not loving this song, but I'm friggin', it's like an earworm in your head, and you're like, so yeah, I'm giving that one a 7. I do like it more than I Can Fight Dirty 2. Yeah, that core, again, this whole album is so fucking catchy. Like, I'm baffled right now as how long this has been in my collection. Now I'm gonna have to go and listen to other albums in my collection. I haven't. Well, actually, that's what I've been doing. Like the 2 weeks ago, just listening to one's albums that I bought and only listened to once or twice there. So yeah, this will be a regular rotation very soon. I'm looking at this picture. Like, is this dandruff that I see in this guy's hair? Man, that picture. I love the colors of the album cover there, but yeah, not Asian. Okay, next up we have song number 5 from side 1, which is the ballad, which is called Heaven. And you know what? I actually friggin' loved it. Like, I'm not usually a ballad guy there, but man, the song was actually pretty good. I'm giving that one an 8 out of 10. I did enjoy that ballad. That's the only ballad on the album, but yeah, I enjoyed this one here. So yeah, Heaven gets an 8 out of 10 for this one here. Then we go to side 2, which has Love Overload, which again, a catchy chorus like this. I just couldn't believe how catchy this whole album was. Um, I'm afraid to go and listen to the first one now. Is this going to be as good or as catchy? Like this one, just I was floored. Like, how the hell did I forget this was in my house? So anyway, so Love Overload, a good song. Also, I'm giving that one an 8 out of 10. Um, yeah, again, catchy, great guitar works. I find in this. The vocals can be very good, very screechy too at times. There, apparently, this is this guy's first album, Kim Hooker. Apparently, there was another singer. Oh, I was reading. Maybe this will be a TMI, but I was on the crapper and I was reading. I was reading Martin Popov's book from the '80s, and there was a mention of the singer's the first singer's name. I forget what it is, but I smirked. Anyway, enough of that there. So let's go to next song number 2 from side 2, which is Action City. That one isn't as catchy. It's probably as catchy as that I Can Fight Dirty 2 song there. It's good. I'm going to give that one a 7. It's yeah, it's a good one there. I don't know what else to say about that one there. Next up, we have Twist and Shake. And this one, when I say it's uber catchy, holy crap, it's a catchy song. Especially they started with this sha la 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 la. And they compare, I guess when I was on the crapper reading Martin's book, I was they compare it, he compares it to Poison. I'm like, man, these guys are much heavier and better than Poison, in my opinion. Okay, better. Let's that's to be determined there later on. They're heavier than Poison big time. I can tell you that. Okay, Twist and Shake, uber catchy. I'm giving that one an 8 out of 10. That chorus, man, holy crap. And it's one of those choruses. What was the line that he. So the song is called Twist and Shake, but he. Uh, Dance, 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 let your mama dance. Yeah, that's what I thought was the song. Anyway, he sings something, but it's almost like that Y&T Boys Night Out uh, song again there. But anyway, Twist and Shake, 8 out of 10. Again, super, I wrote uber catchy. Squeeze It Dry, which is song number 4 off of side 2. Uh, about as good as Action City was. Um, yeah, I'm giving that one a 7 out of 10. But the next one, the last song on the album, Call of the Wild, I'm still singing that chorus in my head right now. And again, I wrote uber catchy chorus, background vocals, oh plenty. That's that's what I wrote right here. And again, it sounds like I don't want to say kids, okay? Like you know what I mean by kick the band Kicks, their background vocal. If you really listen to it, it kind of sounds like little 12-year-old boys, like that. I know they're not there, but yeah, I don't know what it is with Europe glam bands, but their background vocals often, not all the time there, are quite high. While US are a little bit lower, I find. Tell me if I'm wrong. Um, yeah, but yeah, Call of the Wild. Yeah, that song. It's a great way to end the album. I mean, it's a 9, probably borderline 10. I do enjoy that song a lot. Yeah, this was my of all the albums that I've done. This is probably the biggest surprise. I was like, okay, what do I do this week here? And I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh my god, these some of these albums tell me nothing. Some of these are okay. Some of these are haven't heard them enough. Then I'm like, okay, I have this one. I've never even talked about this band. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't remember. Definitely not an episode's worth. Maybe I just in passing. So I said that's how I decided to go and pick this one here. And again, I'm floored by it. I was like, how the hell was this in my house and didn't know how good how good it was. Actually, it reminds me of my friend Pascal when he had his not the last Uriah Heep, but the one before that. He bought it and then put it away, never unwrapped it. Then when he got the last Uriah Heep, he's like, "Oh my god, I no, sorry, well, something like that." I know he wanted to go and re-listen to the one before the one from last year, and he's like, "Fuck, how the hell was this in my house and I never listened to it?" And it's so fucking good. So yeah, kind of. I'm not comparing these guys to Uriah Heep there, but it's just one of those. I'm like, why the hell was how did I forget that this was in my collection? Anyway, so after all this, my final rating or the average for this album is actually 8 out of 10. I was not expecting this high when I first started this, and the more I was listening to it, I'm like, man, this is gonna be like almost a Jesus Christ. By the way, this is not my first drink of the night. I've shoveled way too many times. By the way, there's a good shoveling joke coming on Friday's episode, so stick around. Yeah, just bad shoveling day, so I've been like keeping warm. Anyway, so yeah, 8 out of 10 for this album. And that is it for Tigertailz. By the way, if I'm going to make one complaint, is their friggin' name, and it's stupid, is because I Tigertailz kind of reminds me of Tigers of Pantang, and I'm always like, how the fuck do you write these guys? So Tigertailz is with a Z or a Z at the end, and Tigers of Pantang. I'm like, okay, see, right now I don't remember. Tigers of Pantang. Is it TYGERS? while this one is Tiger, like the real tiger there. That's my only complaint is about these misspellings and trying to figure out how to spell this band there. So because of Tigers of Pantang and this one here, Tigertailz, I keep forgetting, but I wrote it here, Tigertailz with a Z or a Z, depending which country you're listening to. Anyway, so 8 out of 10. So there you go. That's my ranking for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And on that note, once again, by the way, if you do want a shout out, just write in the comments an album you would like me to do a rating on, and I'll get to it. I'll give you a shout out also, and well, there you go. If you're unsure of what I have in my collection, check my Instagram, which is below. I post a vinyl of the day every day. 99% of the time I put a vinyl of the day. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have there. I don't think I've posted every album I have yet there, but we're close, I guess, there. So anyway, that is the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. On that note, have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.